Hello everybody, I want to show you with this video 10 first things to do with the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 5G. Yeah, the first thing I want to show you is a sidebar, because if you're using it with one hand, there's a very useful tool, a sidebar. If you swipe in from here, you have access to the most important apps and so on, and the apps you need the most, etc. And yeah, you can also edit this sidebar to have your favorite apps there. So just swipe it in like this, and then you will have here the hamburger menu, so the 3 lines here, and then you just go here on edit, and then you can remove some of these apps, like here the duo cam for conferences and so on, and maybe that you add WhatsApp, just for example. And then if you're ready with it, just go here on the home button, and next time if you open the sidebar, you will have here WhatsApp or another app and so on. And the next tool I want to show you is to make the phone a bit faster, because I don't know if you have realized that if you open an app, maybe let's take you to Play Store, there's always a little animation, so it zooms out, and if I close it, it zooms in. So one more time, it zooms out and it zooms in. And if you remove these animations, the phone will feel much faster, and of course it helps as well the performance if you remove these animations. Let me show you what I mean. For that, just scroll in here, then go to the symbol for the settings. Then you need to, for that, just scroll down here, then go to the symbol for the settings. Then scroll down to the point accessibility. Okay, for that, just scroll down here. Okay, for that, just scroll down here. Then you have here the symbol for the settings. Okay, for that, just scroll down here. Then you will have here the symbol for the settings. Then you need to scroll down to the point accessibility. Here it is. And here we will need the point visibility enhancements. And there's this nice point, remove animations. Let us try it. Maybe if you hear some noises outside, or hear some noise, it is outside. There's a heavy storm today here. And yeah, let's come back here to the video. I have removed now the animations. If I open now the Play Store, it's immediately there, immediately gone. Immediately there, immediately gone. Let me compare it now with the animations. So now open, close. You see, it feels slower now. Huh? Open, close. And if I remove these animations, again here, then it's immediately there, immediately gone. So it's my point of view, you should remove that. That feels much faster. Yeah, the next point I want to show you is to put the phone automatically on silent at certain times. Very useful at night. If you forgot to turn off your phone and someone is calling you, it might disturb you. So let me show you what I mean. So just scroll down here, scroll down a second time. By the way, you have some more shortcuts here, and you will have a second page here as well. And here we have the point do not disturb. And now the phone is muted. But I want to show you how to make it more comfortable in general for certain times. For that, just tap on the written words here, do not disturb. Then just go here on details. And now you can set up a sleeping time. Can you see that? The sleeping time here. And if you enable it, you can set it up that you are not disturbed during this time. You can add also some other times as well. Maybe if you're working and so on, you need your concentrations, or other times and so on. And yeah, what is very useful also, if you say, maybe there's a very important call, maybe from my parents or something like this, I want to have it in any case also at night, then you should enable here some exceptions, like the calls and messages from some very important person, or if the person in general tries to call you very often, so that means that this may be urgent. So if someone is calling you twice within 15 minutes, then it will also go through. And you can also edit for you for messages and other conversations and so on. So a very useful tool. The next one I want to show you is you can clone apps with this phone. So that means that you can have 2 Facebook accounts on the phone as well, of course, then with 2 Messenger accounts and so on, or 2 WhatsApp accounts. It works as well. And why not? It's a dual SIM phone. Why not having 1 WhatsApp for each number? So you can do that. Let me show you what I mean. I have already installed some apps here, and let me show you now how you can clone that. So just scroll down here, then go to the symbol for the settings. Then we need the point advanced features, and if we scroll down a bit, we have the point dual messenger. And first of all, we will have here a list which apps are supported here for that feature. And most of the time, as the name says, it's just messenger services like WhatsApp, in my case, or Snapchat, Facebook, Messenger, and so on. So if you want to clone one, just enable it like this, or go on install, confirm. Then he's asking you if you want to have for the second apps in general a separate contact list, so a second contact list. No? You can skip this part, so just go on next, tap on then yes after, because you can enable this later. And yeah, at this point now, you can always add a separate contact list. And yeah, let's enable as well your Snapchat. Now, the separate contact list, by the way, is for all the second apps. And yeah, by the way, very important to know, Instagram as well as TikTok doesn't work to clone them right now. Maybe one day, but actually it doesn't work. Okay, let me show you how it looks like the second apps and how you can have access there. So at the app drawer, we will have here the main WhatsApp account, and this is my second one. And you can always recognize the second one here with the orange mark at the corner. Now the other apps comes. They're installed now. This is my main Snapchat account. This is my second one. Same with Facebook, main Facebook, second Facebook, and so on and so on. You can always recognize it here with the orange corner. But please take care, if you remove the first app, of course, the second app will be gone as well. And the next point I want to show you is if you want to hide apps, maybe no one should see that you are working with TikTok. Like if your friend is Donald Trump or something like this, and they don't like that you want to have TikTok on your phone, you can hide TikTok here or another app. Let me show you how this works. So you go back to the home screen here, take 2 fingers, pinch them in like this, and then you will have this view here. If you go now here on the settings, you have here the point hide apps. Okay, and now you can choose apps you want to hide. Maybe let's keep going on with our example, TikTok. So TikTok is now a hidden app now. After you have selected your apps, which one should not be visible, just go on done then to confirm. And now let's have a look. TikTok is gone. TikTok is not here as visible at the app drawer, and also of course not visible here on the home screen. So, but hey, you have TikTok on your phone and you want to use it. How to use it? That's a bit complicated, I have to say, but it works. So for that, just go here on the search bar and TikTok. Good that they haven't took a longer name yet, because I'm slow. TikTok. And at the moment it should appear here. So TikTok, tap on it, and now you need to go on open, and now you are in TikTok. So as I said, a bit complicated, but if you want to hide apps, it's a nice tool to have it a bit hidden there. The next feature I want to show you is very good for our eyes, because we all are looking too often on our smartphone screens, and that gives the eyes a lot of stress. I think I don't tell you something new with, but there's a way to reduce that stress. Let me show you how you can do that. So just scroll down here, scroll down a second time, and as we have learned, we will have a second page here, and there's a nice mode that is named Eye Comfort Shield. If I enable it, you can see that the color of the screen has changed a bit with a bit yellow touch and so on. And I would recommend to you also here to tap on the written words Eye Comfort Shield, because then we can change also the color temperature. You should take adaptive or latest custom. And if you take the custom one, I would recommend to you to put it as maximum as possible. At the beginning, as you can see, it is a bit unusual, but as warmer the color temperature is, as lower is the blue light and as better it is for the eyes. And there are many universities who did some studies and so on, and they said about the sleep, that the blue light really affects also the sleep. So if you're using a smartphone before you go to sleep, then you may a worse sleep after. And you should really enable it at latest in the evening. And if you say, okay, I don't want to have it during the day because it is a bit different from the color here of the screen. If you only want to have it during the night, then you should go here on details. Then you should go here on set scheduled, and then set it up from sunset to sunrise, because then it's enabled only if the sun sets, and it will turn off if the sun rises, so that you have it always in the evening at latest, and it really will help your eyes and also may let you better sleep. There's another mode which one supports that feature, by the way, especially in the evening. So just scroll in here, scroll in a second time, go on the second page, and here's the dark mode. If you enable the dark mode, everything what was, or most of the things who have been very bright before is turning into a dark theme now. And that is very helpful also if you in the evening or in the night, if everything is very dark around you and you have a very bright screen, it's also not so good for the eyes. And the dark mode let them relax a bit more. So, and I would recommend to you also to schedule this dark theme mode here. So let's tap here on the rhythm work dark mode, go on details as we have learned. And then you should set it up from sunset to sunrise, and then it's always enabled. So whenever you use it on the evening, so it's turned on. So, and by the way, the dark mode turn off. Also if you have a dark area here on the screen, so it turn off some pixels, and that saves energy as well. So if you're using dark mode, you will do also something for the environment. But on the day, let's use it on the day, especially if there's a lot of daylight. Sometimes it's difficult and to see something on a smartphone. So I would really recommend it to you to take it in the evening and think about our planet. Yeah, and this phone have also a one-handed mode here included. We had that topic a bit at the beginning with the sidebar, you remember? We have quick access here with one hand to our favorite apps, but there's also a way to make the screen a bit smaller in general, that you can reach everything with one thumb, and that is just swiping down the home button, and then you have a mini screen and you can do all the stuff you want to do. You can visit apps and so on, you can play games, etc., and you have full access. And now can use it with one hand easily and so on. And if you're ready with the stuff you wanted to do, just tap here on the outside. Then you're back in the regular mode, and you have to enable this feature first. So don't worry if it doesn't work actually at you. So for that, just scroll down here, go to the symbol for the settings. Then we need the point advanced features, and we have to enable this point here, one-handed mode. And as I said, if we swipe down the home button, we have the one-handed mode. If you're left-handed, by the way, you have an arrow here to put it on the on the other side. So very well. And if you're ready with, as I said, just tap in the outside and you're back in the regular mode. In the proposed screen, if we have the full screen, we can use it as well, because we can enlarge a bit the text size and also the icons here and so on. There's a screen zoom included, and I would recommend to you to enable it. So let me show what I mean. So just scroll down here, go to the symbol for the settings, and now we will need the point display. And if you scroll down a bit, we have two nice points. One is the font size, so the size of the text, if you want to enlarge the text a bit, or I would recommend to you always to use the screen zoom. So I've zoomed it up already a bit. Normally the default is in the middle here, that you can follow me better in this video. And if I put it on maximum, you can see everything becomes a bit bigger again. It affects also the notifications and so on, but please mind, as larger the notifications are, as less preview you have for the text, etc. And if we have a look here on the settings, everything is a bit bigger now. So a very nice tool. Okay, and the last point I want to show you is the power saving. If your battery run out of energy, you can enable a special feature to not only double the outstanding time, so you can make it 4 times longer. So let me show you what I mean. So just scroll down here, scroll down a second time, and then we have here the power saving mode. If you tap here on the battery, and then the phone will reduce the CPU speed up to 70%, and will decrease also the screen brightness with 10%. But there's something if you turn off more background activities, like the GPS and so on, and turn the dark mode on, so that we have a black screen here most of the time, then we will save much more energy. So let me show you how this works. So just let me turn it off first. Just go on the power saving word, also the written words, not power saving, and tap on details. And now at the last point here, limit apps and home screen. And if we turn on now my power saving mode, you can see already with the statistic what I have said. With actually the power saving in general, with the reducement of 10% for the screen brightness and the limit of the CPU speed with 70%, gives us already 1 day and 7 hours of running, of battery life now. But if I turn on the last point here, we have already 4 days and 1 hour as battery power saving life. So very nice. So enable the last point. Let me show you now how it looks like then. So turn it on. You have a dark screen here. So that means, as we have learned, the dark mode saves energy. And you have limited apps here as well. So if I want to have WhatsApp and so on, I can add it, of course, here. Same with Facebook and so on, all the other apps. But please mind that you don't have GPS here, and also many other background activities. And also after 15 seconds, the screen will turn off automatically to save battery and so on. And maybe this feature can save your life 1 day. So you should really enable it before. So let's go back here with the 3 points. If you have access again to charge your phone and so on, you can go here on the 3 points and go then here on turn off power saving mode, and then you're always back in the regular mode with all your data and so on. So everything would be available again. And whenever you want to have the power saving mode again, so just scroll on here, scroll on the second time, and whenever you tap now here on just on the icon, you are in that ultra power saving mode. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I could give you a help to set up your phone, and maybe you can give me help as well with a nice comment or with a thumbs up. Thank you so much for your support, and if you want, you can have also a look on one of my other videos. I've done also some more tips and tricks videos here for the phone, or you can subscribe me if you want. Thank you so much for all your support, and yeah, maybe at the next time. Ciao.